Hello, everybody, and welcome to Enjoy English. This is Bernice.
Yeah, hi, I'm Bernice, and this is Shane.
Hi, everybody. So today we are looking at an article called Shop Till You Drop.
Wow.
So to shop till you drop. So you think about shopping, and then you do so much shopping that you just drop.
You feel exhausted finally.
So you fall over, you drop. Okay, and this says shopping addicts don't know how to quit.
Wow, my gosh.
All right, so shopping addicts are people who are addicted to shopping. And when you are addicted to something, you don't know how to stop doing it or quit doing it.
That's
you want to continue to do it even though it's causing you harm.
Yeah, so shop till you drop is an American idiom. Okay,
Yes,
it started as
right.
an advertising slogan.
Did it really?
Yeah, right. Okay.
Wow.
So it means that you buy things too much, too many things until you're physically tired and can't walk around the shops anymore.
Yeah, but we don't use it very negatively, though. In fact, people will just talk about it like it's fun to do.
Okay.
You get to shop so much that you will shop until you can't shop anymore.
All right.
Shop till you drop. Have you ever heard someone joke about retail therapy? Do you have a shopaholic friend in your life? Many people enjoy shopping. When they feel sad, they might go to buy some new things as a way to lift their spirits. However, when a shopper loses control of their habits, we call it shopping addiction. There are a few clear signs that can indicate if someone has become addicted to shopping. One of these signs may be when someone is always spending money on unnecessary items. Shopping addicts often experience a rush of positive feelings when they buy something. Yet, they may begin to regret it after a few hours or days. If someone only goes shopping when they are feeling stressed or sad, it suggests that they are using the activity to change their emotional state. Another sign of a shopping addiction is making poor financial decisions. Most people try to be financially responsible and do their best to avoid falling into debt. However, a shopping addict often has many credit cards and may struggle to maintain a balanced budget. As a result, they often live from paycheck to paycheck.
Okay, so we are going to read the article.
All right.
Shop till you drop. Sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so have you ever heard someone joke about retail therapy?
Retail therapy. Wow.
Yeah, so retail therapy. So we know that retail just means like shops where they sell things at a retail price, which is kind of like the market value. And therapy is something that you do in order to make yourself feel better, right? So in order to make yourself feel better, you shop.
Okay.
And you go to the stores and buy things retail. Retail therapy.
Okay, so joke about also, which means the person who says some funny things about that. Okay, retail therapy. Therapy is a kind of treatment. Okay, you buy something and you make yourself feel happy, satisfied. Okay, we can say it's a kind of retail treatment therapy.
Okay. So do you have a shopaholic friend in your life?
Do I know?
Oh, well,
but I know Shane.
I'm your friend.
Yeah.
And I think I am a shopaholic. So if we look at this word shopaholic,
okay,
it really comes from like, if you've heard the word alcoholic, it's quite, everyone knows what that means. Somebody who drinks too much alcohol. They are addicted to alcohol. That means they can't go without doing it. for any long period of time.
Yes.
So if we take the word shop or shopping and alcoholic, that kind of thing, you get shopaholic. So if you're a shopaholic, it means you are addicted to shopping.
Yes. So we also have workaholic, which means
good, yes.
yeah, you can't stop working. Okay, alcoholic.
Chocoholic.
Yeah, right.
Somebody who just loves chocolate and eats too much of it.
You must do it. You must eat chocolate.
Yes, right. Okay, so continue. Many people enjoy shopping.
Yeah, many people, including Shane.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, you don't like shopping?
You can say I love shopping. I just shop sometimes when I need some necessary things, items in my life.
So boring.
But I don't.
But you don't like shopping.
I don't shop like you.
Okay.
Okay, Shane does shopping every day. Every day?
Well, probably, yeah. Shop doesn't mean I necessarily
Shopaholic.
buy anything, but I like to look online. It's so convenient to go online and just look at all kinds of stuff and compare the prices.
Yes, that's
I
true
love
because
it.
of the internet.
Yes,
okay. Enjoy, we can also use another phrase, be fond of, F-O-N-D.
Good, yeah.
Okay, so we can say many people, a lot of people, they're fond of shopping.
Right, okay. Well, continuing, when
Okay.
they feel sad, they might go to buy some new things as a way to lift their spirits. Right? So to lift one's spirits basically means to put you in a better mood, make you happy.
Yeah, or we can say uplift your mood.
Sure,
Okay,
yes, you can.
yeah. So when they, which means the many people, okay, a lot of people, when they feel sad, when they feel, oh, I don't know what to do, okay,
Bored,
then
right?
they will go buy something, especially new things. They want to do something that make them feel very happy.
Right, you feel kind of empty, and then you fill yourself
Lonely.
with all of these retail purchases, and then it lifts you up.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, how he feels.
However, when a shopper loses control of their habits, we call it a shopping addiction.
Oh, no. However, it's not good. Okay, when you lose your control. Okay.
Yeah, so...
Do you lose your control?
Yeah, well, I sometimes lose control of myself. Yeah, so to lose control of something just means that you don't have control of it anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
It's out of control.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's usually pretty negative, right?
Yeah, and especially when you use shopping as a habit. Wow, and you lose the control of this habit, this shopping habit.
Yeah.
And we will say it's a shopping addiction. Okay?
Right, so a habit is just something that you do regularly, something that perhaps every day or on a regular basis, and that doesn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you could have good habits, right? But when a habit gets out of control, that's when it becomes an addiction. And an addiction is just something that you cannot stop yourself from doing, even when it is harming you.
Yeah, so we have two nouns. The first one is addict. Addict is the person.
Right.
And addition, that would be addition will be the behavior, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Okay, why don't we take a short break and we'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Okay, so we definitely don't want to become addicts. We don't want our habits to become an addiction. You know, when something like that is out of control, it's definitely going to cause you some grief, right? Yeah, so how do we know if we're actually addicted to shopping?
Okay.
As compared to just a habit or something we just enjoy doing.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so there are a few clear signs that can indicate if someone has become addicted to shopping.
Oh.
You can say there are some indicators. So to indicate just means to show right? To
point out something.
Point out something.
Reveal something.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, to see that if this person is really become addicted to shopping. So there are some clear signs you can see that.
Yeah. Clear signs. So if something is a clear sign, it's a very obvious thing that you can see.
Yes.
It's right there and it is clear, so it's just very obvious. Okay, one of these signs may be when someone is always spending money on unnecessary items. Right.
You don't even need these items, but you just buy them.
Does that sound like me? Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. Because if you
so.
think about things like clothing, I mean, how many outfits do you really need? Just a few, right?
You only have one body.
You have one body, and to be honest, if you just wash your clothes, you could probably just have, 3 or 4 different outfits.
Yeah.
But most people probably have, 20 shirts or 30 shirts or even more. And, they don't just have one pair of shorts or one pair of pants. They'll have, 10, 15, and shoes. So many, but that's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
So, gosh, I do that. But I think most people buy things
But not by unnecessarily.
unnecessarily.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
well,
I don't
sure.
do that.
Of course you do. You will buy a snack to eat or something like that you don't really need it. You just want something yummy.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sure.
Yeah, especially when you feel really tired. I really need some food, to help me feel better. Yeah, maybe I will buy some unnecessary food.
Sure, but I think this is more about how often and how severely are people doing this. It's not just every once in a while. Okay,
that's true.
so shopping addicts often experience a rush of positive feelings when they buy something. All right, so a rush just means kind of like a feeling of like
sudden
or speed,
sudden,
just
strong
like,
emotion.
Yes, and it's a rush of positive feelings. So positive just means good, right? Compared to negative.
Yeah, okay, because, there's a study says when you shop, you do get a physical and emotional boost. Even when you just do the window shopping.
That's absolutely true. So if you ask me, do I shop daily? Yes, I do, but it's a lot of times just window shopping, which means you're just looking, but you're not intending to buy something.
Yeah, that's true.
But the point is that by looking so much, you just end up buying something that you like that you weren't planning on buying, and you just think, "Oh, I have to have that. Ooh, that's so cool!" And then, and then you're an addict like me.
Okay, all right.
I like that rush.
Well, that's positive.
Yeah, it does feel positive at the time.
Okay.
But, they may begin to regret it.
Wow.
After a few hours or days.
Okay, so after one day or just a few hours later, you feel that, I shouldn't have bought too many.
I've regretted it sometimes minutes afterwards when I bought something online, and I really honestly, that I will just go and I will cancel the order. Because I'll think,
easier to cancel.
I'll think, what am I doing? I almost just wanted that rush. And then if I can cancel it very quickly and then it will just go away, then that's also a little bit of a rush too. And oh boy, I got a problem.
So that's what we say compulsive shopping, right? Compulsive.
Right.
COMPULSIVE, which means a rush.
Right, yeah. So if you do something compulsively, you're just doing it. You can't stop yourself from doing it. Okay, so if someone only goes shopping when they are feeling stressed or sad, it suggests that they are using the activity to change their emotional state.
The activity, which means shopping activity. Okay.
Right, exactly. And if you're only doing this kind of when you're having negative emotions, And what you're trying to do is get rid of those negative emotions through shopping. So that's what they're saying. It just suggests that they're doing that just to improve their emotional state, which is probably not a very good way to deal with negative emotions.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
It could be quite wasteful to spend that much money.
Yeah, because sometimes we need a positive personal achievement.
Yes.
So that's why we need to go shopping, because we think that going shopping is a way I can finally control myself. So they will think that's a kind of achievement. So that's why people will do shopping.
Yeah, but it's not really an achievement.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, anybody could spend money, and that's not very impressive.
Yeah, when you see your credit card bills, you will feel, what did I do?
What? I have that feeling often, like, why is this so high? I don't remember making any big purchases. But then you see it's those little purchases add up and add up and add up. And
become more and more.
Pretty soon you're like looking at a really big credit card bill.
Oh my gosh.
And you're crying yourself to sleep. And what do to make yourself feel better? Well, you go online and do some more shopping.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you know it's an addiction. When you start using the addiction is a way to feel better about the problem that's created from your addiction.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Right? That's kind of what we call a vicious cycle.
Yes.
Right? Okay. All right. So let's take a break and then we'll find out some other signs of how you know that you're a shopping addict.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you know that you are a shopping addict or somebody that you care about is a shopping addict? So we found out, like, if you're doing this really to kind of like change your emotional state. That could be one indication.
Yes.
Right?
What's about another one?
Okay, so another sign of a shopping addiction is making poor financial decisions.
Okay.
Yes.
Poor financial decisions, which means you cannot control how much you spend?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so financial decisions just meaning anything to do with finances or money that is being spent.
Okay.
And poor financial decisions just mean bad ones, right? And in fact, you can become poor.
No, nobody wants to do that.
You can become poor by making poor decisions. Poor just meaning not having any money, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, yes.
Because sometimes when you really want to spend your money, you have to think twice.
Right, right. So
3 times, 4 times.
Right. So if you're making poor financial decisions, in other words, you are just not spending your money wisely.
Yes.
You're most likely spending more money than you actually have. Right? Okay. Continuing. Most people try to be financially responsible and do their best to avoid falling into debt. So for the majority of people, we do that. We will not want to have a debt. To fall into debt just means to go from having money to having negative money, meaning that you owe people money.
You owe people money.
And that's something you definitely...
OWE.
Yes, and that's definitely something you want to avoid.
You don't want to do that. Get into debt. And be financially responsible, which means, in other words, you control your money, so your money doesn't control you.
Ah, wow, that's a good way to put it, yeah. Okay, continuing. However, a shopping addict often has many credit cards and may struggle to maintain a balanced budget.
Okay, Shane, how many credit cards do you have?
Oh, I think I have...
Thousands, hundreds?
No, I don't have that many. And to be honest, I never go the month without paying off my credit card
Okay.
bills.
Okay.
So all I do is shop. I do shop responsibly.
Oh, good.
I'm not in any kind of debt. I
Yeah,
like
good,
to,
good,
I'm a thrifty shopper.
Thrifty, Thrifty.
Which just means that I like to find good bargains and
Yes.
pay low prices for things. And to me, that's part of the excitement of shopping is to try to find a very good deal.
Yeah, so Shane is very good at comparing prices.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I spend most of my time shopping is just comparing prices. I could say I need a new pair of shoes. I could spend weeks just looking at reviews and comparing prices and then waiting and then see how do I feel. And then to me, that whole process is quite funny. And then finally, I get to pull the trigger and buy that thing and I get a huge rush without falling into debt. I keep my budget.
That's good.
So if you have a budget, that just means that the way that you balance your money, the way that you balance or control your spending. So you allow yourself to have some money and your budget is how you're going to spend this money.
So struggle to also, which means have difficulty in doing something. Okay?
Right.
Maintain a balanced budget. Also, we can say make ends meet.
Oh, right.
Okay, ENDS, meet, MEET, which means you have just enough money to pay for what you need to live.
Right. So you don't want to just make ends meet, right? That's not the situation that we hope to be in. We want to have extra money to save and to invest. Okay, so continuing, as a result, they often live from paycheck to paycheck.
Oh.
So this is something that we say to refer to people that never have any money saved.
That's true.
They get a paycheck, and by the time their next paycheck comes, they've spent all of their money, and they really require this new money, or they will be in debt, or they can't pay for their rent or food or something.
As a result, we can also use therefore and live from paycheck to paycheck. It's a kind of expression, means that all of your money goes to your monthly living expenses.
Right.
Okay. So also we say these people who live from paycheck to paycheck, we call them working poor.
Ah, right. Yeah, good. Okay, well, that's all the time we have for part 1.
Okay.
But we will see you in day 2
Yes.
and continue to talk about shopaholics.
Yes.